6'7".
Is this still going like now?
Yeah, like it's filming. We just start talking crazy stuff about people. I can't believe this person did this.
It's crazy. This person's pregnant now.
Just
Am I going down there?
Yeah, just hold it and go do some mobile cam, and I'm gonna give you a 1.5. All right, go for it.
Am I walking?
Yeah, just go around. Just don't fall around.
Wait, what am I doing?
Videoing stuff.
Yeah.
Just get around and do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes, guys. Mr. Meyer. Uh-huh. Huh? That's fire. Oh, this is the camera for the what's it called? Yeah, this is like this will be on the video. Yo, we did not get basketballs. What is this is awesome, huh?
All right, see you.
Uh-oh.
To work on this. If you just bear with me just a bit, I would just say to you that I get really emotional when I talk about my family, and these kids are my family, okay? And all I would say to you is this, we are so blessed here to have the presence of these kids and to understand what they go through on a daily basis and the sacrifices they make. I tell all the coaches that come into this building, you won't believe the character of these kids. They're amazing character. It's a reflection of the parents, it's a reflection of the community, and I just want to tell you that before we start, I want to give all of these kids a tremendous round of applause.
Heck yeah.
I just want you to pray for me that I get through this and that I don't punch Hudson for that, okay? That he is just zooming in on me with my old man glasses on and my tears, okay? A couple things. We've got 4 ladies to celebrate, and then the boys will go. The 4 ladies are seniors: Sophia McGee, Elena Paulson, Rachel Schaefer, and Victoria Burrell. I'd like to bring out the managers first. That's Sophia McGee and Elena Paulson.
Yeah.
They are joined by their
gosh.
family members. And I've done this a few times for this Paulson family, which is kind of cool. I actually had their oldest daughter.
Oh.
And now I remember her as a freshman both these girls played for me, and I think they said, this guy's crazy, I'm just going to be the manager. And I am so blessed that they came back. What I would just say is this, guys, you don't understand what a manager does until you have to do it. And they have to deal with me constantly turning around saying, turn the music up. Or, how many timeouts do I have left? Or, what do you think of my outfit? And they are just extraordinary kids. They roll with the punches. They're here. They're reliable. Both of them have been just great partners to work with. I'm so proud and I'm so thankful for each of you. I just want to tell the group. A lot of what our kids get in terms of recognition and honors comes from what these kids do. These kids just will sit there constantly and track a made free throw, a missed free throw, a rebound, an assist, a basket. And I turn around and I tell the rest of the GMC how wonderful my kids are. And I say, you want to see it? Look at his stats. And it's what you guys do. And I just want you to know that I'm always here for you. And I wish you the best. You're going to knock it dead when you move out of here, okay? So, God bless. As for our senior girls, we have two really, really special kids. You watch them play, you just watch how special they are as basketball players. I can tell you as people, though, these two kids are just much, much bigger and stronger. These kids have led our team to a 21-2 record at the end of it. They're 17-0, undefeated Gold Division champion. They're both my captains. They've learned that when I yell at them, they're quiet, and then when I tell them I love them, they're like, we love you too, Coach. The first one I'm going to start with is Victoria.
Yes, Victoria!
Victoria is joined by a host of individuals. We're extremely proud. Everybody being here. Victoria and her sister, Stephanie, are a part of this team, and they are a combination that is just worth working with every single day. Victoria specifically, you know, I used to coach college football many years ago, and our coach would say, dynamite comes in small packages. And if you think of that, I want you to think of this kid. At 5'5", there's not a fight or a person that she's not willing to take on.
Got it.
An undefeated season sounds easy, but it wasn't. And there were days and times when I looked at my kids and they were exhausted. If you notice, we only had 2 kids coming off the bench. And yet, Victoria would look at me and say, we got this. Victoria is also the kid who, when I say, here's the play, I tell her once, and she can draw all 5 positions. She's an extraordinary kid. Her acumen, her intellectual horsepower is impressive. Her will, her relentlessness, the things that go with her are exceptional. I'm embarrassing you right now, but I went to Messiah last weekend, and my Messiah basketball family said to me, wow, your kids play hard. And then they said, who's number 3? Yeah. And I said, that's a special kid. I don't know if Dominica's will remember this, but when I first saw her, I went to the soccer games and I always scout who my basketball players are going to be. And I watched this kid running around. I'm like, who's that? And they're like, oh, she just came from Old Bridge. You know, she's this, she's that. And I walked out to the parking lot and Victoria was there getting in the back seat of her grandmother's car. And I said, hey, you want to play basketball? I said to Dominica, I think I found my point guard. And the truth is, I found a lot more than that. She's a kid. She's a kid who, I'm sorry. She's a kid who I admire. She's a kid who I love. I tell her all the time, is it okay if I love you? If I tell you I love you, she's like, yes, it's okay. I would just say this, there's nobody better in terms of just spirit, heart, and kid, you're special. And I'm here for you, and I wish you the very, very best. Okay, I'll get through this because I think we have to get out of the gym like in 5 minutes, so sorry, folks. My last one is Rachel Schaefer, our senior co-captain.
Yay, Rachel!
Rachel's joined by her family. We are just so blessed to have this family specifically. Tammy is our #1 cheerleader. When you hear "Go Calvary," that is Tammy.
Yeah.
When you watch a video, that is Craig. For the last 4 years, Craig has just been this quiet guy at the top of the steps that films everything and sets all the plays in motion for us. And I would just say that we're extremely blessed to have those family members. And I want to talk a little bit about Rachel. Rachel's an extraordinary talent. I just stood up in a room with 39 coaches in a room, and I said, hey, if this kid played for a red division, she'd be on the board right now. And let me tell you about her. She's the #1 shot blocker in the conference. I think she's #3 in the state. She blocked over 330 shots in her career. 330, that is extraordinary. For rebounding, she's the #1 rebounder in Calvary history. She's the #1 shot blocker in Calvary history. She'll be the #1 girl. She'll tie my daughter in terms of games played at 89. She's an extraordinary kid. I am tough on her because I see what God's got for her. She has extraordinary ability. If you didn't watch that game, we just basically put the ball in her hand every time down the floor, and she delivered a win for us. Both she and Victoria are National Honor Society kids. These are not basketball gym rats. These are special kids. And Rachel, I would just say this. Thank you for just allowing me to coach you. Thank you for listening to me. And thank you for just what you were able to teach all of us. We have tremendous admiration for you, your courage, your strength, your perseverance. Unbelievable. And for both of my senior players, I just want you to know I'm just blessed that I had a chance to come back. I came back intentionally to work with you two and to work with you. All right? And I just want you to know, as a dad with 3 daughters, these are my kids. I'll be here no matter what. So thank you for sticking with me, guys. I made it. And Hudson, thanks for zooming in.
All right, congratulations, ladies. Let's put our hands together again for the senior ladies here. In the boys basketball program, we try to live by a motto where every moment you live is training for a future moment. So saying that all the conflict on the court, all these issues and struggles and pushing through adversity are in one day show up again in different settings in your life. So whatever we learn here, we want to learn later. And I want to be clear, that's only possible through the Lord. That's a fact. But beyond that, it's not just possible with a coach or with assistant coaches. This type of learning has to be done on the player level. What I'm saying is this. The seniors who I'm about to bring up are the reason that the team culture is what it is. As you know, this has not been the easiest season of any of our lives. These seniors that I'm about to bring up, is because of them that the culture is strong and God honoring. It's because of these seniors that all the younger guys are still giving 100% effort every game in practice. It's because of their leadership on and off the court. So I cannot praise these young men enough for taking kicks to the teeth, but getting up again and making sure that their brothers get up again over and over again. So let me go through them individually. The first one is the brains behind the whole operation. Please put your hands together for Simon Awadala. It is no exaggeration to say that we would not be able to do what we do if it were not for Simon. From his early contributions as a player on the team to his late contributions as our fearless manager, he has proved himself again and again to be a valuable brother on this team. He's shown incredible high levels of responsibility in his care for the guys. Simon, you will be sorely missed. He is not just a manager, he's a game day operator, which means that he's the one who handles all the setting up and the table. He does a lot more than just put stats in, and I would thank him to the moon for that alone. But he does more than you or I will ever really be able to get our minds around. He's the reason that the guys can show up and play, that I can show up and coach. So please put your hands together for Simon. The next brother is a bull in a China hut in the best way possible. Please put your hands together for Joey Companion. Now, since his freshman year, Joey has been a staple of the program and an absolute workhorse. He never backs down out of a challenge, he never complains, he never gives anything less than 100%, and he never stops smiling. Joey has the best attitude and the best work ethic I've seen. He just keeps doing what he does. Literally unbelievably coachable, unbelievably high-spirited, always wants to play with the best guys, guard the best players. Joey knows how to work hard, he knows how to honor God and be an example to his brothers. You're like the perfect player, Joey. I'm going to miss you, man. Thank you for all you've done. Let's clap it up for Joey. I do not say this lightly, the next one is the epitome of a godly leader. Please put your hands together for Benjamin Dabrowski. Now Ben is a leader on and off the court. On the court, he's our rebounder, he's our postman, and the board man does often get paid. He's the one who we throw the ball down into when he's down low, and he brings the boards down for us. He does whatever we need. He does whatever we need. But, and here's the thing, I was gonna say off the court, he's our spiritual leader, but honestly, that's him on the court as well. So on and off, Ben is our spiritual leader, and that's what I am forever grateful to him for. Ben is vocal, meaning he'll call the guys out. He'll pull them aside. He'll call them to arms when they're slacking or when they're falling apart or anything like that. And he always points them to Christ. He makes it about Jesus. He's also our worship leader at the school. So in more ways than one, Ben has been, is, and will be the guy that they look to point them to Jesus. And our team culture would not be what it is if it weren't for a man like this at the helm. So, Ben, I'm going to miss you, man. Thank you. God bless you, Ben. Now this next one is what we affectionately refer to as the dog on the team. Please put your hands together for Jackson O'Connor. Now, I'm sure it's in every sport, but it's definitely a thing in basketball that every team needs a dog. A dog is somebody who has I don't know how to say it, almost no value of self. A dog is the type of player that would throw himself on the ground over and over again and sacrifice himself for his brothers. That's Jackson. You guys know him. He's the player that's always down to make a possession out of nothing, to spark the guys up, get them fired up when our momentum is low. He's the guy to line up on the ground all the time. Jackson is an absolute dog. Fierce competitor, the most competitive player I've ever coached. And it's been a real privilege to coach. Your presence is sorely going to be missed. Let me know if you ever need anything, brother. Please clap it up for Jackson. All right, last but certainly not least, the silky smooth scorer. Please clap it up for AJ Mecki. Now, AJ leads by example. He has that quiet leadership that sometimes, when need be, isn't so quiet, but for the vast majority of time, AJ just leads by the way he plays and by the way he lives. He has this demeanor to him where no one would ever question, everyone can see that he's a man who fears God and honors the Lord in everything that he does. Regarding basketball, he is an invaluable member on the team, but also sometimes a confusing player because when he's trying to win, he will come up with new moves and way to score that I've never even seen before. Like he'll just pull up from deep. He kind of finds a way to win is what I'm saying, and he pulls it out of the woodwork. That's what a competitor does. But I'll miss his scoring, sure, but what I will miss is his leadership. AJ, thank you so much for all you've done. God bless you, brother.
All right, guys, real quick. I need to get ready to take the group forward, but if you could just join me, I just want to take a second to pray for these seniors before we kick it off and start this boys' game. So, Father, we love you. We thank you so much for who you are. We ask you to go before us now, God. We ask that you bless these seniors the way that they've blessed us at their time here at Calvary. God, that you would put a hedge of protection over them. God, but more importantly, you would give them a light that would shine bright for you. God, that they would impact the world that they step into the same way they've impacted those that they've come across while they're here at Calvary. God, just be with their families. God, just fill their cup back up as they've continued to pour out over the 4 years they've been here with this school and this basketball program. Go before us tonight. God bless Woodlawn and their seniors as they head out into the next chapter of their life as well. But ultimately, let us just have a good game tonight and keep everybody safe. In your name we pray. Amen. Yeah.
Okay.
You're in the fire. Do you want me to move your car? Alright. It's gonna, yeah, I have to park it in the front. This one. Alright.
Yo, wait, say hi.
What's up, y'all? Code ECJ10.
I don't know what to do with this. Do I go back up? I have been unbelievably uncomfortable this entire time. This is
Some
more
audio?
Yeah, this has been more
Just park it in the front?
yeah.